Libra placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be our very first video. If you are interested in any of the other 12 zodiac signs, I do have a zodiac channel where I post all 12 signs. I will link that in the description box below. But I wanted something tailored specifically for Libras just because I resonate with this energy a lot and it's easy for me to get detailed for this specific sign. Cross watchers are welcome. If you have Libra anywhere in your chart, it doesn't have to be specifically sun, moon, or rising. And at times, I'll watch videos from readers that have nothing to do with my sign in general, just because the message itself would resonate with me. So anyone here is welcome. Personal readings will be in the description box below. I also have my manifestation oils for sale. This is my love oil, protection, money, prosperity, and spiritual DNA activation. I released these about a month ago, I would say, maybe a little over a month. This is mine. Obviously, I've been overdoing it, hence why I haven't even been able to read tarot, because I've been going through like constant energy upgrades. It's to the point where like I'm reading people's mind and they're vocalizing it to me that whatever I'm saying, it's true. Like, it's actually scary. Like, these oils, they're going to change your life. All you need is 2 to 3 drops. The first 10 people to order will have 24 karat gold inserted in each one of these potions. It's made with essential oils, crystals, herbs, and definitely worth it. Money in abundance. And the protection one, I haven't quite used that one yet. I'm going to experiment with that this month. But yeah, let's take a look and see what you guys need to know. I'm not going to have a specific time frame for this. It's just going to be messages at this time. 2 of Swords. Wow, look, the full moon. It's a Pisces full moon. That's the first thing that comes up. So you're doing a lot of clearing. We also have the moon here as well, with the Ace of Wands. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil. The Star. 7 of Swords. And 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's no one really in your spread, which means right now, the time, it's all about you. It's all about cleaning up toxic situations, toxic relationships, toxic thought patterns, paradigms that no longer serve you, because you're now clearing. You were in some sort of imprisonment in the past. You've worked through this imprisonment. There was multiple people around you that wanted you to stay stuck or to stay at a low vibration because they could benefit off of you if you were unable to see what their intentions were. These were people that were sneaky, conniving, underhanded, up to 5 people that, you know, snaked you behind your back. And there's 2 specific ones that really did a number on you. And these 2 we're going to address as we move forward. But with the 2 of Pentacles, some of you may be feeling a bit imbalanced or just having a hard time being grounded around this time. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Go outside and swim if that's even a possibility. And with the Star energy, is like, allow yourself to heal. There's patience that's required right now. It's a moment of stillness in the midst of chaos. So whatever this is that you're asking for, or your blessings, they are coming in. There's just some sort of delay that's been not only brought in by one-sided situations, but you're constantly having people take from you. It's like people get brought into your life as a lesson to see how they're going to treat you. And the last 5 to 7 people have done nothing but take from you and give you no form of equal give and take. So now everyone's facing judgment, because with the Ace of Wands, you got tired. You most likely may even feel exhausted or a sense of burnout right now. And if you do, it's because this is a sign that you need to kind of calm down. Like, you need to focus on just you. Put yourself first. Stop overworking yourself if that's the case. Now, if you've been having job issues, wanting a new job, wanting a raise, wanting something that can pay you more with more benefits, more time for your family, that's coming in as well. But it's going to be up to 2 months before this new opportunity is available to you. So those of you that are looking for jobs or new, I don't know, just new opportunities opening up for you, within 2 months, you're going to see some form of changes. I also see travel coming in. You do have the holidays. Thanksgiving is just right around the corner. So this is saying travel is going to be in store for you. Some of you will be moving homes, moving houses, or just traveling momentarily for family reasons and things of that nature. There's also a lot of uncertainty around you. Pay attention to your dreams around this time. So if you have a dream and it just feels like it's so real, it feels like you were just living through it, I would advise you to take out a sheet of paper, or at least have a dream journal, and to start notating your dreams. Because for one, it's a form of astral projection. It's like you're coming out of your body, flying into other different realms with your energetic body, and you come back. By the time you wake up, like, you're back in the physical state that you basically went to bed in. So if you end up going to bed and you sleep 8-9 hours and you wake up and you still feel exhausted, it's because you've been running through the astral realm. So it's not really like you're really getting rest at all in the first place. So let me get another deck That way I can get some additional messages. Or Libra placements. Ace of Swords. You see the truth exactly for what it is. Don't second guess yourself. Ever. If someone walks in and your first impression of them is something that's negative, that's not you projecting. That's not you being a hater. It's because you can read that person's energetic body and you can foresee their actions and behaviors before even, having any type of proof. And usually, whatever nudges you get, you may second guess yourself, but as time goes on, whatever assumptions you had in the beginning, it's proven right in some way, form, or fashion. I also see with the Tower and the Death card, you're going through major changes and transformations. So as you become more selfish, as you call your energy back, and you're not basically bleeding out into relationships and acquaintances and people that feed off of your energy, it's going to cause a ripple effect within the globe, I feel like you guys don't understand how powerful you truly are. People come to you because they need to feed off of your life force to feel a sense of happiness or joy, and unfortunately that happens at your expense. So that's where boundaries come into play. And yeah, there's people that are going to be having Tower moments because they don't have access to you, and you were possibly their only connection to God that they truly had. And I know this is true because I've been having the same things happen to me where I constantly have to block people, fight them off, tell them no, and they still will disregard all my boundaries. And it's because at the time they didn't value my energy, but now that I'm not there anymore, now that there's been that space and they've had time to reflect and, fester in their own energy, it's lots of wake-up calls. That's what the Tower is. Anything that's been built through an unstable foundation, it's all crumbling down. Connections, relationships, corporations, foundations. This is this could be even Chase, JP Morgan Chase. I feel like you're going to hear something about the news about this banking system collapsing in some way. With the Knight of Cups being here in reverse, you had a tendency of attracting people who would give you unrequited love. It's they would not, either they weren't into you as much and they just wanted the benefits and the ability to still have access to your energy, but they were not willing to give you the same thing in return, nor willing to even change or compromise. It's so messed up what you guys have gone through, especially from your heart space. These are people that knew they truly just wanted to have one night stands, or they just wanted to have access to you sexually, but because they knew if they were upfront with you that you wouldn't even tolerate such nonsense, they went about it in a roundabout way. These are deceptive people. And so this is also what you've been fighting off. So with this one-sided situations, if anyone is unsure about you, or if you feel like it's inconsistent, or if you have to ask yourself, how does someone feel? And despite, asking for feedback or dialogue, you still don't have an answer, then that just goes to show that whoever you're connected to, whatever it is that you're connected to, it's not aligned with you. There's some sort of intuitive or creative block, and you should pay attention to those signs. Because with the Seven of Pentacles, in the past, you guys were investing in the devil. You were investing in something low vibrational. It could have been a person. It could have been an environment. It could have been a way of thinking, a belief system, an addiction. We all have addictions. Food can even be an addiction. Gluttony. Overdoing it with the drinking, sometimes even with the drugs or the smoking, or trying to numb yourself. You were investing in things that didn't serve you, and this was what was preventing you from seeing the truth. This is what kept you in that stuck phase. But now you see the truth exactly for what it is, because you were forced into a Tower moment. So the same Tower moments, those same realizations that you had dealing with people around you and realizing that you were surrounded by snakes, guess what? That energy has just come full circle, and everyone else is in what you were in before. The only difference is they don't have angelic protection. You are an earth angel. See these wings? You've earned these wings. You've gone through a lot of trauma, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. And it's not just, it's one thing after the other after the other. You take one step forward, 10 steps back. As soon as you have your finances under control, here comes the heartbreak. Man, I feel you. But this is all to teach you how to be balanced. It's all because you're supposed to be in this leadership role. And so in order to create grit, you have to go through certain things. Life can't be all peaches and cream. Otherwise, you won't learn anything. Otherwise, you'll be too comfortable. It's at times when you are pressured, trauma. You see this energy? Nine of Swords, anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking, paranoia, negative energies or entities feeding off of you, suicidal thoughts, even ideation. So there are certain things that you have to go through on your own due to people from the past that you were connected to who are still investigating you till this day. Everyone that you've left behind, they will never get an energy source like you, ever. I don't care how many people they go to. I don't care how many continents they fly to. And I know this is true because I've had people tell me, and these are people that travel all the time. They'll tell me, I've been everywhere, but I've never seen, heard, or felt anyone with your vibration ever before. And that's the same case with you. So you need to start acting that way and act accordingly. And know that despite whoever, let's say when it comes to love interest, it doesn't matter who they have sex with. It doesn't matter who they go and entertain. It doesn't matter what type of romantic connections they have. There's nothing that's going to override the relationships that you have with other people. So there's really no sense of even feeling a sense of like jealousy or even envy, because only you can have the output or the vibration that you're putting out into the planet. There's nobody else like you. So no one can change that. And with the Three of Wands, it was almost like you were waiting for people to see your worth, or you were waiting for other people to validate you in some way or validate some type of wound. And all along, it's been you. You're the one that's been feeding other people. So if you've seen certain people around you like level up and get new cars, and all of a sudden they have all these new things, and I'm not saying that people aren't working hard. I'm just saying there's a direct correlation. Like as you like basically descend in some way, and you see other people around you leveling up, and these are people that are not treating you right, and all of a sudden their lives were just getting better and just things were just magically working together. Guess what? They were using your life force. But as you call your energy back, and I see most of you have done that, you've retreated. You stop investing in people that don't invest in you. Those foundations that were created using your light and your life force, it's all coming crumbling down. Look, all the energy is coming right back to you. So all these changes and transformations, you've had to go through these lessons to help you reach a point of equilibrium, because some of you may have had some tendencies in the past, because no one's perfect, that may have put you in a position where you kind of had to be humbled in a way. And this has happened to me as well. Every time I think I know what life is, or I feel like I figured stuff out, the universe comes in smacking down, just destroying everything around me. And it just leaves me at point. Basically, I start from square one all over again. And this happens to me every couple of months. And I'm convinced that it's just a cycle. It's just ascension. You have to go through certain lessons at certain points in time. These are shadow things that you could work on. Narrow-mindedness. You may have a limited outlook and perspective and thoughts. What makes you think your thoughts are solid gold? Dang. I can't make this up. What else? Suspiciousness is a quality of distrust and disbelief. Give yourself reasons why you feel this. So when it comes to meeting new people and new individuals, not everyone that you meet is going to have bad intentions. It's going to be evil. So you have to kind of trust your intuition, yes. But if you're overly suspicious and someone hasn't really given you a reason to be that way, then you kind of have to take a look at yourself and see, where does that stem from? We also have possessiveness. Some of you may be possessive. You may say it's like territorial, but no, this is possessiveness. So you may be clinging onto someone or something, maybe even a certain outcome, way too tightly. Learn to let go. Love has no ownership. Everyone has free will. And here we go, obsessiveness. Write down what you are obsessing over. Realize that it is emotionally draining you. So a lot of energy being drained from you and from like your headspace due to overthinking, ruminating over and over and over again. That doesn't serve you. So yeah, let's take a look. Libra placement. What else do you guys need to know? Death. Yeah, transformation. Can't make this up. The same cards over and over again. You're going through this full transformation. Others of you, you have very powerful ancestors. These people will not let anything happen to you. So if you are going through like trials and tribulations, it's all by design. It's basically supposed to teach you resilience and strength. And you're not going to become strong at times where, like I said, where you feel comfortable or where life is good. It's at times where you're challenged and you're tested. With the Three of Swords, you've been mostly tested emotionally. With this is with like emotional pain, heartbreak, disappointment, sorrow. Some of you even deaths. My condolences to those of you that have suffered some form of death in the family or just with people around you. But this was all to teach you how to heal yourself so that you can help heal other people, help heal the world, because you're meant to be seen in some way. You're meant to be world renowned. And with the world, this is also like the World Wide Web. So you could be a person that's meant to have a platform or some sort of social media, platform where you can be seen or heard. And this was a process that you had to go through. And with the Queen of Wands, it's like anyone that you encounter, they never truly get over you. You could have anyone back if you really wanted to. But that's not what we want. We're not going backwards. We're not going to descend. So yes, you may have the option to go back and to deal with these past people who, yes, now they see your value. Yes, now they want the opportunity to do right by you because they see that you're happy and you're content on your own. But by retreating, this is how you maintain your happiness. This is how you maintain your joy, because you're not the divine feminine or the divine masculine. So the emperor or the empress, you had to go through certain lessons and trials and tribulations to get to this point. So don't let anyone knock you off of your throne, which they can't. The throne is meant for you. So when it comes to the new, what you have to look forward to, the Hermit. So there may be a period of like isolation, more dark night of the soul, more healing, whatever you've been going through. Look, this is a woman, and as she's healing herself, she's also healing the planet within. So this is what you represent. So as you heal yourself, you heal everyone around you. So if you want things to change, guess what? You need to start from you and shifting something that you're doing to have a different outcome, because insanity is the definition of doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different outcome. So when it comes to manifesting, you can't just manifest what it is that you want and expect it to fall down on your plate or on your lap. You have to kind of take steps from a daily basis to try to create change. And yes, you guys have been wounded a lot. You've been through a lot. A lot of people have literally dogged you out, treated you as if you were nothing, used you, but they didn't see that you're the one. You were the chosen one. You're the intelligent one. You're the one that they couldn't pull the wool over. So even as a child, I feel like you had a tendency of rubbing adults the wrong way. And it's because you came here as someone who is a divine being. You're a spiritual person, a spiritual child, a light worker, even a star seed, whatever terminology you resonate with, that's what you are. And you're here to basically help change the world. And your downfall essentially is dealing with toxic men or women that are just going to keep you in this perpetuating hell of you chasing after something that they're not capable of giving you. Because this is an empress or an emperor dealing with a page, which is someone who's like a child. So why would you do that? So that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.